Hello and welcome. This is Eagle Eye 621, and what you see behind me is the Basalt Swirl. This is an Overworld build, but is still capable of producing about 73,500 basalt per hour, and this is of course 100% fully automatic. I will show you how to make this and how to modify the Stone Swirl that you may already have to produce this as well. It's very simple to upgrade. You only need about a dozen blocks. But before I do that, I do need to do that YouTube thing. Most of you are still not subscribers. I hope you will take a moment to hit that button, as well as look at that join button if it is there. Now, if this looks somewhat familiar, as I said, this is based on the Stone Swirl. Let me turn this off and bring you back here. Now, this is all based on an original ilmango design, which goes all the way back over here, minus these two wings right here. This was his simple cobblestone farm. His produced about 120,000 per hour. I was able to add these wings and bring it up to a little over 137,000 per hour. And then I modified the design to have these rows of 5 instead, which brought it to over 171,000 cobble per hour. And it is a lot of fun to watch. And this machine also here is fully automatic, and I will have a link in the description as well as an iCard if you want to build this. You do need to know how to build this first. Now, if you want, you can then convert this over to the Basalt Swirl, and it looks like this. Now, this is the machine fitted, and it operates the same with the same rates. Now, there are faster basalt farms. I don't believe there are any current faster that work in the overworld, but the goal here was really about simplicity. It was not about speed, even though, as I said, in the overworld, it is the fastest I've seen at over 73,000. But if you want to add a little more complexity and you're willing to build in the nether, by complexity I mean some double piston extenders and block swappers. Rayworks has one that does 144,000 per hour that only works in the nether. I will link over to him as well. You should go check him out. And if you want really more complexity than that, ilmango put one out as well that does about double that. Again, only nether builds, or the timing doesn't work. You can build this in the nether, and you would get somewhere between 2 and 3 times the output you're getting in the overworld, but you would have to adjust these clocks right here, and that may be for a different video if there is some interest. Now, in terms of retrofitting it, and what you saw right there, this is with the rest of the blocks just pulled away. So if you bothered to remove all of the unnecessary blocks instead of just upgrading it, then this is what it would look like. Now, to make this, you need the blocks in this chest, and as I said, there really aren't a lot. You need 8 blue ice, you need 8 soul soil, you will need 2 glass and 4 lava buckets. That said, the lava buckets you can harvest mostly from the design itself. You only need to bring along 2 new ones with you, and the glass you can also harvest by yourself as well from this design. So we have the same things right here. Let's try and get them into the inventory. And the way that you're going to do this is you're going to pick a side. You can make them interchangeable. That is, you can have 2 of the normal stone cobblestone generators and 2 of the basalt, or in any combination you want. They are compatible and they will work together. You're going to want to break the 2nd and 4th, or 1st and 3rd, depending on how you look at it. It's the very bottom one, and then 2 up. Break those repeaters. You're going to, let me grab some extra blocks here just to make this a little bit easier. You're going to come in here and you're going to grab this lava just to make that go away. you're going to come into this water that's sitting right here and put lava there. You're also going to do the same thing on this side. Put lava there as well. Now you're going to come in the middle. You're going to break this piston and replace that with some glass or another block so that lava doesn't come and get you. And then you want to go down under both of these and put some soul soil there. And you want to do the same thing on this side and put some soul soil there so that if you look, it's the blocks directly next to and then down from the pistons on both sides. Then you're going to put your ice. You can break that now, and you'll see that it'll turn into basalt. Put your ice block there, ice here, and here as well. And then you're going to want to put your lava bucket just like this. And then you can close that off if you want to so that you don't fall in and burn yourself. And we're going to do the same thing again, but instead of doing it for this row of pistons, we need to come down to this row of pistons right here. So what we're going to do is, again, we're going to remove this lava. You can scoop that up with your bucket if you're in survival so that you're not wasting it. And then put that bucket of lava right in here. Grab your other bucket and put it in here. And then come on inside. And you're going to come down one. And then you're going to come down again. Hollow those two out. So it's the block that the pistons are pushing over on both of those. Same thing on this side. It's the block that the pistons are extending over. Add your blue ice. Add your blue ice. And then one more like that. And then come and drop your lava right in there. And again, you can close that off just so that you don't accidentally fall in. And it will take a couple of blasts for the bottom one to come all the way through. But you will see that as these are extending, we're now producing the basalt right there. And you can see that one coming in just like that as well. And now we have one of the modules producing the basalt. And it looks like I didn't remove the piston, which I need to do. That's why you need to remove the piston, because or else the basalt won't generate because the lava will go away. And now you can see that these blocks will get pushed out, and we do have the basalt coming just like that. Let me do that one more time for you, so I can turn this back off. You're going to start with the top one, just to make it easy. But again, remember to remove these repeaters. And then come back up here and remove this lava. Remove the water and replace that with lava. And we're going to do that on the other side as well. And then we're going to come in. We're going to dig down one. Remember to remove that piston. And then under both of those so that the piston is firing over that. Same thing over here so that both pistons are firing over. We can remove that. We can remove that and add our blue ice. And then add your lava and cover it up. And then again, you're going to want to skip one and come down here so that we're going to remove this lava. We're going to replace this water with lava, and we're going to do that on this side, of course. And we're going to come in here, and we want to remove this piston, and then we're going to dig under and put our soul soil down, and we're going to dig under and put the soul soil down, then the blue ice, and the blue ice, and then the lava, and cover it up. And now we've converted 2 of the modules into the basalt modules instead of the cobblestone modules. And you'll see that it does take a little while for the basalt to start making its way through because there is a bunch of stone in the way. But as it does break through, you will see that we have 2 of these modules producing the basalt and 2 of them still producing cobblestone. Of course, you can make that in any configuration you want, and your rates are going to be dependent. If you only have 1 of the 4 modules making the basalt, then you take 25% of the rates mentioned, and the same with regard to the stone, whatever configuration you want. I will also be putting a world download in the description in case you want to play with this yourself, or if you want to see it up close before you build this in your own world, or if you want to make some sort of a model of it, if that's helpful to you at all. If you like this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up, and for more videos like this, do be sure to subscribe. Thanks for stopping by.